Right then, so here we are at the back of the machine. So normally on any other machine that's bigger than this one, you would fit this box inside the machine, but obviously on this one it's just physically not possible. So this is the solution I've come up with instead. So this is the green box. So that's basically just a power supply for this processor, whereas the handset here is the brains of it. So yeah, a quick side note, but if you're curious, that's where it resides. Anyway, we'll go back around to the front and add 30 plays on the machine, and I'll also put a few more of these flamingos in. I do have some others that are being installed in the second mic at them, but I'll put them back in, put 30 plays on, and see how many of them we can win. So now on to the main point of this video, 30 plays on the machine, and now to show you this even further in action, so let's go. It is a lot stronger now with Supergrab, naturally. Personally, my favourite processor you can fit to a machine. Yeah, that's Instant Automatics bias talking there, but on top of that is also a good processor. You see there. It's like the pulse there when it grabs. That is way stronger than it was before. Now granted, this was also achieved on this machine originally when it came with the church fair processor, but if you've been on the channel long enough, you'll know that I'm an instance apologist, so I couldn't help but fit Supergrab to this. I've now done that. I'd like to give a shout out to Jason, otherwise known as Bright Adventures UK, as well as Bright Tech Amusement Machines, I think his other channel's called, as he was the one who bought a bulk of Supergrab processors, and then he sold one on to me. Wasn't sure whether that was payout there or, you know, it was almost a fluke. It is possible, but I think I've set this well enough to not do it, but we'll just see. I got a piece of polystyrene there, nice. Not quite enough to set price sensors off though. Mine's, it'd be funny if that was actually the payout go. Won't know though. Another thing you'll know if you've been watching long enough or just know about Supergrab in general, it is payout system is not exactly forgiving. If you miss your payout go, it doesn't exactly give you another one by default, it tends to reset. However, it is randomized, so just because the payout level is, you know, generally a set number, it doesn't mean it will be rigid to that number. You can win again. There we go, we hit payout. So it is completely randomized. So the likes of, depending on how you set it, up 2 in a row technically, or 3 was that? Lost count. So likes of Evo Programmer, depending on what setting you have that on, that does go off payout, does stay rigid, and can in fact stay ready until the sensors have been tripped, as can Darwin. You know, whereas Supergrab doesn't, but, you know. Oh, that's payout again. I don't know how many in one that is, because we've just got a load of polystyrene with it as well, so. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to check, actually, what setting that is, because I've set that to high range payout level 8. Which I imagine that is quite a high setting still, but that's just paid out twice there, within about 2-3 goes. Yeah, basically with Supergrab, all you have to do really to not miss your payout go is just get good grabs every time if you can help it, which we're trying to do here. Forgot to mention as well, the drop height setting is set to random as well. So sometimes it'll just do it like that, drop it very low, other times quite high up like that as well. Personally, I find that more fun when it's not a, you know, set height every single time. You know, it does drop at different heights. You know, it makes it more interesting. Like if it is doing low drop height for a few goes and then it picks it up quite high, it has you on edge for a moment, because you think, hang on a minute, that could have been payout. Looking at the claw there, I think that was the payout go, and we've missed it. Just when I've been preaching, saying, oh, if you want to not miss your payout go on Supergrab, you just have to not miss the prize, which we may have done there. Yeah, it can happen, obviously. It's all down to chance with this processor, really, as it is as anyone, really, because you know, unless you've seen the settings yourself, you're not going to know what the payout rate is. So, like in an arcade, you're never going to know. You know, we've gone through 19 plays already, and we've won, I don't know how many pieces of polystyrene, but 2 flamingos. Could definitely be doing a lot worse. Just see what else we can win. You see, that's exactly what I was talking about with the randomised drop eye, because I thought there myself that was payout, but it wasn't. That was a lower setting, so you can have it fixed, obviously, as it just drops at the same height every single time, but arguably I find it more fun when you don't know when it's going to drop it. 2 in 1 there, sort of, provided they don't fall out of the claw. And of course, it did in fact set the sensors off. Unlucky. Good grab there again. We are now down to our final play. How will this treat us? I have no idea. Try for this flamingo. Not quite a win. Right then, so within 30 plays we managed to win 2 flamingos and 15 prizes, well not 15 prizes, 15 pieces of polystyrene. If you could even count them as prize. I only just sort of said that as a joke due to the amount we actually managed to win. Though it is really first and foremost just bedding for the machine, very much like if you have plastic balls in, like we have on MaxGrab, or gravel in some cases, though I don't personally like to use that. I prefer, you know, more old school methods such as the plastic ball method or the polystyrene method. In this case though, we have managed to win 15 pieces of those, if you count them as wins. If you do, then we have won 17 prizes in this video, but that's just me taking the mick. We didn't win 17 prizes, we only won 2. That does it for this 30 play challenge on Topper Lowboy anyway, with the one and only Supergrab fitted to it. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know down below what you think. What do you think of the Supergrab? Is it a processor you like? Do you like seeing this in action on this machine? Or anything, just let me know in the comments below. You know, likewise as usual, if you want to see any videos on any of my other machines, be that MaxGrab, the second Mighty Atom, whenever I get that sorted out, Octopus, Candyman, anything else, also leave that in the comments down below and I'll get round to that at some point. It'll go on my list as per usual. But otherwise, that's it for this video then. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. You'll take care of yourselves and goodbye. And if I can set the camera, show you what happens when you turn it off, though you'll see it in the short as well, but I feel like this is just the way to end the video. Just put the phone light there because it will go dark in here. But yeah, lights out, we're going to grab snap and that'll be the end of the video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.